Welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. More Madden NFL 2003, continuing the roster and team breakdowns. And today I have the New York Jets for you. The New York Jets are led by the quarterback, Vinny Testaverde, an old trusty veteran, 15 years pro. You might know Vinny Testaverde from the quarterback of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tecmo Super Bowl, but in this game he is the starter for the Jets. So let's look at their quarterbacks here. You got Vinny Testaverde, a young Chad Pennington. Didn't come into his own yet. He's only a 72 rating. So there might be some reasons put in Pennington. So we're going to look at those ratings. Vinny T is one of your favorite QBs. Yeah, he was around for a long time. So Chad Pennington is faster. Woodbury looks like he's just terrible. But neither guy is going to be a scrambling quarterback. They're both pocket passers. Awareness is higher on Vinny Testaverde here. Throw power is the same at 87. And accuracy is better on Vinny Testaverde. So, you won't lose too much if you have to go to the backup quarterback with Chad Pennington. But Vinny Testaverde is a little bit better. Now you got the star offensive player, Curtis Martin. And then you got Lamont Jordan, Chad Morton, backup running back. So Curtis Martin's not too fast. He's only an 86. Jordan, 85. Strength on Curtis Martin, 71. He's 7 years pro at this point. 93 awareness, 90 agility. He's got some shiftiness to him. His stamina, he could just play at that 98 stamina. 91 acceleration. Really good catching back. 83 catches is very high for a running back. His carrying, he's not going to fumble too much. Break tackle is very high at 90. So that agility and break tackle, catching the ball. Only thing about Curtis Martin is he's just not the fastest running back in the game here. He's only that 86, 95 toughness, so he'll come back from injury quick. That's what that toughness rating will get you. And the IMP is just the importance of the player on the team, 99. They actually have a good fullback, so you're not going to put in so well. He's a 71 speed, 64 strength, 90 stamina. 76 acceleration, 78 catch is good for a fullback, so you could throw him some passes and feel pretty good about it. Break tackle's only 71, and pass block, run block in the 50s. That's where you expect it to be. What's up, JC? Long time no talk. Good to hear from you in the chat. So looking at the wide receivers, it's they're not the best as far as their overall rating, but you do have something to work with here because of the speed of Lavernius Coles and Santana Moss. 97 is blazing fast and 91 is very fast. So let's see how they stack up. And then you got Wayne Corbett. He's not fast at all, but I bet you he has the best hands on this team. So you have something to work with the receivers for sure. So agility looks like Moss has the agility there. Acceleration, Coles gets out fast. He's just super fast. 81 catch, pretty good for Coles. Wayne Corbett, like I thought. 89 catch, sure-handed. Santana Moss, not bad, 76. He's not going to drop too many with that rating once you get up above 75. What's up, James Bond? Good to see you. I did try to switch the cables to, get the audio right when you're listening on the headphones, but it didn't make a difference. So I'm not quite sure what's causing that left-right issue on the audio. But yeah, 3K subs. That's good for a niche retro sports gaming channel. So we're happy to reach that milestone. Let's continue on here. Carrying the ball, Wayne Krabet's gonna fumble the least. The jumping is these are speed guys. They're not go up and get it guys. They're only 5'11", 5'10", so you have no jump ball receiver. It's all like speed and slot and good hands. Yeah, no, he's definitely using a different computer. I don't know what it is. Obviously, if I didn't have any audio, it would be something I have to really look at. But you got kick returners in Coles and Moss too, which is nice. They're both good kick returners, and they're fast. So, wide receiving core is fun, honestly. It's not the best, but it's got stuff to work with. And then you got some help here with Anthony Beck. He's 80 overall. And I'm not used to wearing hats anymore. I'm just going to take that off. Haven't worn them too much in the past 3 months or so. 66 speed, 75 strength. Pretty good acceleration for a tight end. 71. You'll catch some balls. It's not like drop. Like once you get in the 60s, that's when you feel like they're going to drop some passes. 68 break tackle, pretty solid for a tight end. His pass and run block is high for a tight end, 62 and 66. Yeah, something broke for sure. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the capture card itself. I'm not sure. All right, let's look at the offensive line. Got Fabini looking good, 90 overall. No one's going to care too much about these ratings, but we'll go through them anyways. He's a 92 strength. Very fast acceleration for a left tackle at 88. And their run block and pass block, 96, 93. Yeah, he's just a overall stud left tackle. And looks like your top left guard's on the IR, so he's not going to be put into the game. How's it going, Filippo? And he's so you're going to have to go with Machado. And he's not too good. Let's look at his pass block, run block. You're just going to have to hide him there, left guard. We'll see how their center's looking. Oh, you got Kevin Mawe. That's perfect. 97 overall. Right in between a great left tackle and center. Obviously not going to take him out. 95 strength, 90 awareness. He's going to be right there to block. 87 acceleration. Pass block 92. Run block 94. And recover quick from injury. Right guard is very good. 86 overall, 46 speed, 88 strength. Pretty good acceleration at 72. Run block and pass block is 93 and 89. 88 toughness. Oh, I was going to say, it looked real bad. It was a 0. Right tackle, not as good as left tackle. 70 overall. We'll see where he lacks. Kareem McKenzie. He's a 59 awareness, which isn't high, but good strength at 90. And 79 pass block, 83 run block. So, yeah, it's pretty low, especially the pass. But you have some more of the offensive linemen are good than bad, so I would say this is a above average offensive line. So let's take a look at the defense now, the Jets. And looks like you got Sean Ellis and Steve White. Sean Ellis is 81 overall. Could be. I'm not versed in my offensive linemen. But, sometimes they're just not rated high until later on you have a breakout season. 79 acceleration is good for an end. Tackling 79, lower than 80. Don't love it, but you can work with it. So yeah, for ends, you kind of look at speed, acceleration, strength, see if they could bull rush, and then yeah, they're tackling. Right end, you got John Abraham, and he is. And then you got someone with some speed here, and Brian Thomas, 74 speed. So two guys with speed at right end. 75 speed, 81 strength, 75 awareness. Stamina is at 90. He could stay out there. 87 acceleration is really good for an end. 82 tackling, that's where you want him. Above an 80. So yeah, you got a speed rusher coming off the end here. But unfortunately, their defensive tackles look pretty bad. You got Jason Ferguson's the best one, but Webster and Parker are in the 70s and the rest in the 60s. So you got 87 strength. Awareness is low. Awareness is going to kill overall rating in Madden in this era, being in the low 70s. And the tackling is 86 is good. 80 is not great for a defensive tackle, but that's what you have to work with on the Jets. What's up, Kareem? How you doing? Let's look at the linebackers. Got Mo Lewis looking real good here. Jason Glenn backup. 72 speed for Lewis here. 91 awareness, very high. Acceleration is good at 75. 60 catch, good enough hands for some interceptions. High tackling at 88. So just overall good linebacker with just okay speed. Then you got Marvin Jones in the middle at 90 overall. So we're going to leave him in, obviously, at 44 with Moses. 71 speed, 89 awareness, 82 strength. Let's see. 78 acceleration, 49 catch. He's not going to be picking off too many balls. Very high tackling, 91. So he's more of your run plugging linebacker, Marvin Lewis. So good linebackers on the Jets. All in the high 80s or 90s. None of them are super fast, though. So Coward's 72 speed. They're all very kind of similar looking through the ratings. 85 acceleration, 91 tackling. Pass catch, yeah, he's not really a interception type of linebacker at 51. Yeah, Curtis Martin is one of the best players on this team. Best offensive player. Cornerbacks, a little below average. But, you know, they won't kill you at 79 and 78. And 70 is okay for a nickel corner. Let's take a look. The speed, you want to try to get your corners at least 90, but 88, 87, that will do versus some wide receivers. Agility you expect to be high in the corners. 87 acceleration. Only 79 for Mickens. Pretty good hands, though, for Abraham here with 70. He'll pick some balls off. You will at 67 as well. Tackling is, you know, you expect it to be in the 60s at least, but it's pretty low. 55, 59. What's up, James Salazar and Benzino? I've been pretty good. You know, I've been working the Mobile Extreme Gaming bus often on the weekends. Like, I worked 30 hours the last 2 days doing video game parties, so it's tough to get on during the weekend. So, but it's really It's really a fun job to do most of the time. And yeah, so let's look at the safeties. Really bad here. Free safety. John McGraw, he's a little faster. Let's see if there's any reason to put McGraw in over. Agility's higher, stamina. He might be better. Just his awareness is lower, but tackling's not as good. You know, you don't make as many switches in Madden as you do in a game like Tecmo Super Bowl. There's some gems on the bench, whereas you know here they're close enough where you might just put in McGraw if you like the little bit extra speed, but they're very similar. And then you got Sam Garnes and Ferguson, so a little bit better, but the speed's horrible in safeties to both be slower than 80. I mean, that's not good. They're going to get toasted back there. 66 jump. So he's not going to... 6'3 at least. 6'2 and 6'3, but the jump rating, 75 is okay. See, McGraw's at 84. He might... I mean, McGraw's probably the better one overall in the ratings. So maybe we'll make that switch. And yeah, 90 toughness, recovering from injury. Hall the kicker, 74 overall. Let's just look at his kick power, kick accuracy. He kicked pretty far, 82. Not the most accurate kicker. Amazon. Right, yeah. You know, it's everything's a sacrifice when you are working and giving up your energy. So if you could give it up to something that you enjoy, that's all you can really ask for, is if you're making some solid money. The biggest sacrifice is that it's weekends, so I have to give those up and miss some things that I would like to attend, but to spend a ton of time with my daughters during the week. Kick power, kick accuracy, 88, 88 for Matt Turk. All right, so you guys think who you want me to play versus with the Jets. And we're going to hop into a game right now. What mostly everyone's been waiting for. Not me talking about the breakdown of the Jets. And we play all these at home. 82 overall. Good defense, 91. I mean, those linebackers really make a difference. I'm surprised it's that high, though, because the corners are just okay and the safeties aren't good. But, you know, a few high-rated players will do that. K. Sanders wants the Vikings again. Honestly, the Jets outmatched them. Probably go versus a team that's rated a little bit higher. Stick it to the Raiders. That's a good matchup. 82 overall. 82 overall. I like it. We'll go with the Raiders. And Sugar Buzz, the created team. All right, let's switch this helmet up. Vinny Testaverde, he had that jet black slick back hair. Where are the Raiders here? There they are. Gotta get those classic Tecmo helmets. Yeah, I think this is a good matchup. We're going with the Herm Edwards playbook. We get to break that down. See how I like it. And we're off into the game. Last time I did one of these streams, I got a W, beat up the Cardinals. So looking to turn things around and start a winning streak based off that game. The Raiders might be tough. We'll take a quick look at them. I'm going to make that change at safety and see who they have at kick returners. The Jets might be one of the most fun teams in the game as far as kick returning. Oh, we got thunder. Thunder and rain for this one, guys. Thunder and rain. And we're still going up against Rich Gannon, so this is going to be no walk in the park. Prime Rich Gannon was Rich Gannon in his mid to late 30s. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so it's not hearing it double.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him force some quick throws with his ability to collapse a pocket.
The future Hall of Famer and the rest of the defense will have to be at the top of their game in this one. He has to expect to see a lot of.
We're going to kick the ball away first.
And it'll be largely up to him to cover the best receiver on the other team. We'll have to see which defense is able to control this game from start to finish. Cole,
and here we go. Pretty good kick. What's up, Dwayne?
He sends it off. Kirby will try to bring this one back.
Kirby, he can break some tackles.
The Raiders take over on offense.
I have no idea where Sean is. Probably at home. All right, so kick returner. So you got to make that change. They have Morton there, and we're not doing that. We're putting Moss and Lavernius Coles for your kick returners. And then they got Moss at punt returner, which he was a fun punt returner to watch. So we'll leave that. And then I was going to make that switch at safety and put in McGraw. Just a little bit faster. You could jump higher. And to me, it's worth it. And let's look at the Raiders real quick. Just see what we're going up against. Gannon, Garner, Tim Brown and Jerry Rice still. Okay, this is going to be a game here. Defensively, got Charles Woodson, 98 speed. So that's going to be a good matchup with Coles. Really good Rod Woodson. Yeah, this is going to be a good one. They got some stars.
Let's get back to the action on the field.
I don't think I'll be asking Sean about Jersey Shore anytime soon.
First and 10.
Pretty much
Ball on their own 26.
when that was a thing back whenever, I did
Garner, the lone back.
everything possible to avoid it.
Hands it off. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 28-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
Me and my friend Chris, that reminds me, we took some bike rides with a couple of our friends in the neighborhood, couple ladies, and you know, we had a good time the first time we went, and then like, yeah, let's go again. Take them out, start, you know, we're like 15-20 minutes in the ride. They're like, we gotta go back now. We're like, why? Like, oh, Jersey Shore's on. And we're like, oh, are you like serious about this? And yeah, they were serious, and they turned around. We rode back with them, and I have to say that was the last time we ever asked them a bike ride, because we're like, we just couldn't believe like someone would want to stop a physical activity, something you're doing, to watch a show like that. But you know, everyone's got different priorities. What's up, Retro View? Do me and Mort still play Tecmo Super Bowl? I would say both of us probably don't play that often. I haven't been able to get to any tournaments. I haven't had any of the retro sports gamer guys here since the championship to play. I would like to play, but I just don't have the time to set aside to make that happen. They captured the Jerry Rice face in this game. I didn't get a good look, yeah, but they really started to make the players look better in Madden 2003 compared to the first two.
Using motion.
And Mort is not primarily living in the Chicagoland area anymore, so I haven't seen him since the Retro Sports Gaming Championship. We're going to decline, get that 4th down. When's Sean on again? Whenever he feels like it. He's been doing some Sundays because he's injured. I guess he used to play hockey during that time. But since he can't do it right now, he's just going to do some streams. So we shut him down. First series.
First and 10. Ball on their own 14.
Yeah, Green Magic. I mean, I think he's going to grad school
At the 17-yard line.
and working still, so he hasn't found the time to do many streams. I would love to see him on more, but it just hasn't happened. He's really a savant when it comes to these retro sports games, but I haven't seen him. Coles was open for a while. Oh, I almost got away. Masterpiece season, Dolphins and Rams for Tecmo Super Bowl. Oh, I thought I was gone. It's because Charles Woodson caught me, and he's a 98 overall speed. I was going to say, versus most corners, I would have been gone with Coles. Did I have apple pie? No, not really. I had some like peanut butter bars, but honestly, I wasn't feeling too good on Thanksgiving. I did play football in the morning. Felt really sore because I haven't played since the year previous. But I think a lot of the soreness was coming from the fact that I just was getting kind of sick. Yeah, there's different ways to make Tecmo Super Bowl more challenging, you know, especially against the computer. That's why it's always fun to play versus someone, because they always can make things interesting. Cole's out of bounds. So I need to look to Santana Moss, because Coles has Woodson on him. And the Jets don't have any shotgun plays for Vinny Testaverde, which I do not like because he is slow. They do have 5 wide empty.
So they're almost within their kicker's range.
Game of the week. Yeah, it's. I remember like playing all these sports games. Like, oh, he was open and he threw off his back foot. Your imagination can run wild on the 44, and you can make challenges within the game. All right, I'm going for it. 44-yard line, kind of in between. Throws good. Santana Moss got the hands. Homemade whipped cream. That's commitment to whipped cream.
First and 10.
From the U, right. They love saying that. I remember all those cheesy starting lineup intros on like Monday Night Football. From the U, University of Miami. I like it when it's like the burner game on Fox. Like they just show their graphic and let the announcers say it. No fancy smancy. Guy says where's he's from and introduces himself. For Bet, oh, he's supposed to have the best hands, but the throw was behind him. What's up, Mike Stacks? Yep, I'm back live here. Glad you could catch the stream. Struggling to... I do like throwing out of the shotgun. When a team does not have a shotgun formation, I'm thrown off.
Only one man in the backfield. Dropping back. Looking for an option.
Moss was open.
Lets it fly. Moss makes the catch, but he's
I
just
think
short of the first down.
On third down, you have
4th and 2.
to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
See if I could like spread out single backs and try to run Martin to the left tackle. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to go for it. We'll see. They're spreading it out. So I got them spread out, which is what I wanted. And I got the blocking. And it worked. 45-42. That's a high-scoring game.
But it was a well-executed run right up the middle for a first down.
They're down inside the 10.
Oh, yeah, the helmet popping off is always fun.
Calling an audible now.
I'm going to send Moss on a out route here. A hot route. Oh, he got the pick. And he's got the speed to turn the corner. One of the defenders ran into another route. So you can do that kind of stuff with hot routes. If you find a play where there's kind of a rub. Not saying it's going to happen every time, but I kind of created that play on the fly. Just looked at the formation. He's like, oh, Moss is on the inside slot. He's getting a hot route going outside. Lavernius is coming inside, and definitely worked. So big 4th down conversion from Curtis Martin. Oh, it's actually 2 4th down conversions on that drive to score a touchdown.
He gets the kick away. Number 31 is on
Here in the nut house.
bring him down. The defense
Well, just try to find the things that you like to do in the nut house. I don't know. I've never been in there. What's up, Stanton? Yeah, I'm back. You know, I was talking a little earlier how it's been tougher to find the time for me, but I got good energy. I always like to stream more in the winter, in December months. So I'll try to pick up the frequency. That's not the word I was looking for.
They need 7.
Try to be more consistent, but oh man, I didn't get the linebacker out. I got blocked on the inside.
48. Garner really covered some ground there.
Oh yeah, breakdown. Yeah, this is kind of, that series kind of inspired me to do this because this is my favorite Madden game, and I thought it would be fun to break down all the teams in this game and play a game after. But yeah, those were really fun to do with more. I did probably over half of them with him, and we had some good matchups. Mort has incredible knowledge of Tecmo Super Bowl. Definitely learned a ton from him.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Learned a lot playing online too. But being able to have Mort over and pick his brain all the time, he definitely upped my game. My one buddy down the block from your old house broke his leg. Which buddy is that? Thanks, Stanton. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's... I was surprised I stopped him the first drive because with Gannon and those receivers... I think this is kind of when they're on the downturn. All that sidearm, he finds Joe Rice. That's too much time to throw for Gannon. So let's try playing out of the 3-4 for a series.
2 minutes left.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about. Favorite football game for the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo? That's a great question.
1st and 10.
So there's a ton to choose from. The Super Nintendo, I would still have to give it to like Tecmo Super Bowl. I like the version of Tecmo Super Bowl on Super Nintendo. I like some of the additions where, you know, they have the... Oh, he just throw... Oh, that should have been picked. That would have been a pick in Madden 2004 easily. But you just didn't have the hands. My safeties aren't good. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I like the version of Tecmo Super Bowl, how they have like the 150 yards receiving and 300 yards passing today, and some of that stuff. And it plays pretty true to the NES version. All right, we stopped them in the red zone. I have an Atari 2600. Sega Genesis, I don't like the Tecmo Super Bowl version as much. So I probably would choose another football game. I'm trying to think. I really liked NFL 95. My friend Clint had that one growing up. Played that a little bit. The Mutant Football League was always fun. Mutant League Football. I get confused now because the new game is one of those two.
He kicks it off.
Gave you something different.
The Jets will start this drive from 21. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but we'll need to...
So we got all the timeouts. Minute 31 to go.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21.
It was a big, long
Dimebacks in for this play.
field goal drive for them.
Martin gets the call.
First Martin agility. Oakland has to stop the clock for me with a timeout due to the injury.
Pick up on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding that block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
It's 1st and 10.
Got Woodson on the other side. Maybe I could take him deep. Moss, this was the play I scored a touchdown with the hot route.
Throws over to his right.
Oh, he had that. He could have caught that.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing the ball in there, that's That's the kind of play you're talking about.
Melissa, has there been any information on how badly...
Trying to keep the defense honest. I really want to just run Martin out of this. Oh, the linebacker got right through, no blocking. All right, this is not going well.
Melissa, thanks for the update, and obviously we're very happy that it's not that serious. 3rd and long.
So I just kind of want Coles out of the way here.
One man back.
So
Number 16,
going in with him. Swain got held up. I just kind of threw it away. I was looking to Swain on the corner route, but he got jammed and the pressure got to me, so I just kind of threw it away to the running back. And they blew that one up. Curtis Martin play didn't work out of the nickel. The linebacker came in. They got 41 seconds, which is a lot of time for Rich Gannon. So I got to be careful here. I'm going to play out of the nickel. Yeah, we have Cinnabons here. There's actually a Cinnabon at the Hit Mall that's close to my house.
That guy's always had a great arm. It's not something you can't teach.
And they get it smelling like cinnamon. My daughter always wants a cinnamon roll when she smells it. I bought her one once, but oh man. Yeah, that's Tim Brown. They got the old trusty receivers. Bring a nickel blitz here.
Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
And I even had a milkshake in
the Raiders line up with 2 backs behind
years.
Dropping back. He's looking. Short throw.
So that's one of those situations that I talked about where I do like that the wide screens of the newer Maddens, you can see what receivers you have to cover. Like I had a running back on that, and he was way out of the screen, so I was just kind of guessing where I should be, and it resulted in a big gain. So now I'm just going to go back to cover 2, and I'll just be in this middle zone that I could see. After that experience,
Williams moves in motion. He's looking to pass. Looking downfield.
Oh man, he's got forever.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. Abraham makes the stop at the 4-yard line.
I'm not calling a timeout. They're going hurry up.
2nd and 4 coming up here.
I don't know why they wasted all that time, but looks like they're just gonna kick the field goal. Tecmo 2 Special Edition on 16. Dragging player for 10 yards.
Janikowski looking to make a good kick here.
Yeah, those games, they're definitely Tecmo Super Bowl games, but they have features like that added. I never sunk a ton of time into those to get into them, mainly because at the time I really didn't know they were a thing. So I'm looking at them in retrospect.
The kick returner will try to run this one back.
Trying to mess around with them. Cole's got some speed, but really just ran around for an extra 5 yards.
The end of the 2nd quarter with the score, New York.
Medieval football game? Oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like Pigskin 2040 AD or something like that. There's no Echo store at the mall. You know the answer to that. All right, close game, 7-6.
So let's pick up the action.
With the ball at halftime. Really only had the ball twice. First drive went well, second one didn't.
He sends it off.
So now we can try to make the best of this. Cole's getting outside. Oh, I think that was Patrick Buchanan that made the tackle. They have some fast defensive players on the Raiders. Again, if they didn't have those guys, that would have been gone.
It's 1st and 10.
Slim Jim sandwich. That is pretty radical. Although not that much so if you really think about it. It's just meat on bread, just like any other sandwich. But it's just funny to think about it.
Well, a lot of these guys play basketball. They still play basketball. And you can really see why when you see them jump.
We finally took advantage of the hands of Curtis Martin. I do like what I've been able to do out of the single back formation with the Jets. I think I got the block in here. Oh, yes. The juke worked. The R1. Curtis Martin's in the end zone for the touchdown. Nate Dogg says, back when Madden games were fun. That's why I'm playing it now. You know, I have played some of the Madden 22 and 23 on the mobile extreme gaming bus that I drive at the parties, and I think it gets the job done as a playable football game. I'm not playing it competitively or for any. I'm not taking a deep dive into the game, so I'm sure there's things that are aggravating about it once you get into it. But for someone just playing a football game, it's all right. Controls are simple enough. The animations aren't as smooth as you would expect. Got that one through. Put in a blender. Add barbecue. Oh, that is really something. Barbecue sauce with splintered up Slim Jims. Oh yeah, I know Dee Dee's discount store. There's one of those by my house too. Do they really have an Echo? That's funny.
Howard pulls him down at the 39. So that tackle was his third.
I just like even playing this game because I just played the Madden a day or two ago, and like the animations of the player movements are smoother in this game than the current Madden. Like there's a little bit of choppiness to it.
At the 45. That was a great catch along the sideline by the receiver.
That's something that takes excellent body control and years of practice to perfect. And you can make sideline
Yeah,
catches like that.
that's probably true. It was more like a football game, and I think that's what some people didn't like about it, is because they liked the arcade-style gameplay of the original Tecmo Super Bowl and Tecmo Bowl, and they kind of took that away.
Rice couldn't make the catch.
Defensive pass interference. Yeah, 2001 and 2004, those are some of my favorites too. Get a little heat on this one, 4-6.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
See how they respond.
Lining up with their big set this time. Gannon gives the
Warner not finding the hole there.
That run didn't get
Plugged them up with the
There was a
4-6.
defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
2nd and 8.
It's been a pretty good game so far. I mean, the Raiders have been driving ever since the stop on the first drive. Garner broke a tackle, but there's another Jet there to take him down.
tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
All right.
He tried to stretch it outside.
We need
The defense was quick to react to the play. And even quicker to move
going
up
cover
the box
two.
to
We
get
need a
back
big
position.
play from Abraham here.
Third and 7.
I'm gonna spread him out, expect the pass, and hope he doesn't have a ton of time to throw. Run into Wheatley. Surprise on the draw.
That run won't move them far.
I think they're gonna
Just
punt.
failed to open up any holes.
Try to pin me deep.
Give him room to
What's
work
up, Eli the Wolf?
5 yards to go.
I'm doing good
Ball
today.
on the 39-yard line.
If I get on a stream for a late night, it's usually a good day. I have the energy. I'm in a good mood. Oh man, it looked like it almost touched that.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession. So they have
Try to run this off tackle and tight end. Curtis Martin's been doing good out of these single back running formations, or passing formations, I should say. Not on that one though.
They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts
Let's try to make a makeshift play.
9
Get it
yards
to
to
Santana Moss.
ball at their own 10.
Well, what am I in this in? No, I don't.
Only
I'm
one
gonna
man in the backfield.
put him on out
Number 60
again.
sees something in the defense. Back to pass. Looking for a receiver with the throw.
Moss gets open. Does he have the speed? It's Patrick Buchanan. Oh, and the juke and break tackle works. Santana Moss touchdown. See, I knew this was going to be fun with the Jets receivers because they just have the speed. So if you can get them the ball with a little bit of open space, you can take it to the house. Would have had another one like that with Coles, but Woodson caught him. And Buchanan's fast too on the other side. That's why I did that juke move, because I'm like, he's gonna catch me. And like, if I don't break a tackle, I'm not scoring. And it worked. Sean lives over an hour away from me in Indiana. I live in Chicago, so it's a drivable distance.
Slips the tackle. The Raiders will start this drive from 21. First and 10.
Let's go cover two again.
Gannon sets up.
Spread them out.
Bounce back.
Oh,
Rice
couldn't get up high enough. These linebackers are more like run pluggers. They're not gonna jump up and knock that down. Yeah, looking for kind of a zone blitz. We'll go rush zone.
Second and 10.
Sean is a hockey guy, and
The Raiders line up with
it's good to have his knowledge of hockey on the channel, because that's one of the sports that I didn't follow growing up. And I've talked about this many times before, but they didn't broadcast the Blackhawks on regular TV at all, so I just didn't see them.
Third and 10.
Good classic cover two again. Super high impact, yet it has the presentation, and it looks like it's going to be a great game, but it's too elementary as far as its control scheme. Midway didn't figure out how to make a football game until Blitz. They nailed it with NFL Blitz.
Number 9 will come into this game to punt. Moss lines up deep for the punt return.
But they made it
Moss
super high impact to the point where the controls were just way too dumbed down. I forget. It's like you only have a few receivers to throw to, but I don't know. The passing icon system just does not work well in that game.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own.
It's not like Tecmo Super Bowl where you scroll through them, or Madden where you have multiple buttons to throw to people.
Even if your running game isn't over effective, running consistently.
No, I don't have anyone in New York City.
Because they're always taking hits and getting banged up.
Being from a big city myself and knowing it's a little bit too much for me, I don't have much desire to go to New York City. They added MJ to NBA Jam. Well, there's a story about arcade machines. Oh man, that was a bad throw. It could have been a pick six. No way Testaverde's getting him. But yeah, there's supposedly they created, and no one's released a ROM for it. Gary Payton's talked about it, but it has Gary Payton, Griffey, and Jordan on the same team because they wanted their own versions and to be in the game. Curtis Martin on the out. I've driven to St. Louis, yeah. There wasn't much going on there, to be honest. It's an old American city. Didn't feel like much was going on there these days, but haven't been there in years now.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the New York Jets ahead of the Oakland Raiders, 21.
Holds the mic dude from Legends of the Hidden Temple. Is that like the Nickelodeon show? I'm not a cable kid, so I don't even remember that guy. My parents did me a favor looking back on it, keeping cable out of the house. Curtis, my favorite Martin. That's a Berman thing. 5 yards of carry, 1 touchdown. Yeah, Curtis Martin has really been working out well in this game. What's up, Alex? Oh, I didn't realize that was you that said that. At 83 catch hands, just hitting up Martin.
It's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes for first down.
See if a fullback trap will actually work. Just trying to give Martin a break. And get some yards. Chicago needs a new mayor. You're telling me. It's pretty much a clown show what goes on here politically. You know, it's so bad, it's just like, you got to block them out and be like, I'm going to do whatever I want anyways.
Inside the 10.
Other gig at 7 a.m. What you got going on at 7 a.m.? Martin's wide open. Their zone is like far back. I don't know what they're doing. Martin finally needs a break. Got in the backup running back. I'm going to try to fullback, smash it in here. Anderson gets plugged up, but he did get it even closer. I like the fullback dives here on the goal line. Like, just have a little bit more time to get in there. And Anderson's in for the touchdown. Jets running away with this one in the 4th quarter. Oh, nice. Working man. Making the stacks. Must be a long day.
Exactly what the offensive coordinator was looking for and hoping for.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field.
Vinny Testaverde having no problem throwing around the rock in the rain during the thunderstorm.
Great job on the last series, forcing the offense to go 3 and out.
Use your weekends to recover. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Ball on their own 30.
I'm kind of out of that. The job I had before, I didn't have to recover because it was just an office job sitting at a computer, so it's pretty laid back. You get burnt out from looking at a computer all the time, but
He didn't have to make any adjustments.
yeah, with the gaming bus, I mean, you work
A few more like that, this guy's
like
gonna be in the
3
Madden team.
long days, 2 long days usually, and work another day, and that's good enough.
It's second down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 36.
The gaming bus business is going pretty well now.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Passing to his left. Beasley makes the stop at the 40-yard line. A powerful arm display on that pass.
I have no opinion of Jersey Shore because I did not watch it at all. All I know is it was a thing.
3rd and maybe 1.
It was a reality show that I did not look highly upon.
2-minute warning coming up. He's going to throw. Uses the pump. He goes to the left
Oh
side.
man, he was open.
The defense came up big on that incompletion.
This is where you have
We're
to
gonna
play
go
good.
for it on inches. We'll see if we can make this big stuff.
1 yard to go.
Old westerns, I could get down with something like that. Not that I really want to watch them, but I would watch that over Jersey Shore.
Abraham gets
No, I don't eat any meat.
him down. He put the hit on him, and he now has 7 tackles.
Mario Lemieux hockey. You know what? I can't say I've ever played that game, so you've given me something to look for now. Which the easy way would just be to go to eBay, which I do often. And maybe one of these days I'll get back in one of the game stores. But I haven't been going in at all because I know I'm just going to buy stuff I don't need and not going to get to playing often. Liver King? Who's the Liver King?
It's second down.
My money's on Oakley. I'm not surprised.
2 minutes to go.
Yeah, this is looking better.
Number 16 lets it fly.
I do think sometimes I do like having fast receivers. I feel like speed in Madden, like any good football game, means a lot because these guys are just getting open. And then whenever I'm restricted, like really restricted with the quarterback, where I know the only way I'm gonna be able to move the ball, or once the quarterback has it, is to throw and not like look for scrambles and stuff. I think I usually sometimes play better. Oh, Curtis Martin. He almost had a perfect game. He fumbled, but we didn't lose it. You don't know some loaded up dude.
They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
And I don't know.
Second and
I don't know
goal.
if I like this play.
7 yards to the goal line.
See how they covered
Only
back.
one man in the backfield. Looking to throw. Looking for an
It
option.
really wasn't open.
Number 88, the intended receiver. A hard throw, but no catch. The pass was incomplete.
He tried to thread the needle there.
They don't care about people. I mean, the reason why people like them is just because they've been in their face on TVs. Like, if you don't turn on TVs and you know these people don't care about you,
7
then
yards to the goal
you
line.
don't have to worry about them.
Dropping back.
Oh, got him on the in.
The intended receiver. So he can't come up
The throw was there. He dropped it.
You just have to catch those balls.
I mean, the players performed this whole game, so the fumble from Martin as he's might score a touchdown and the drop there. No big deal. Work on my field goal kicking, and it is good.
And so that kick is good.
Bills Monday Night Football games. He played the Chiefs. 5 fumbles, 3 picks for Kelly. TV is poison. I don't know if the tool of the screen is necessarily poison. I don't think it's good for your eyes to be looking at it for as much as people do. But it is the programming, and they call it programming for a reason, is what the poison is. Like they really call it programming because they could program people's minds with it. I mean, that's what I see. And they get people wrapped up in whatever they put on. Like, we have a lot of TVs in my house, but we don't put on the live feed of anything. So we don't see those commercials, whatever they're trying to push. Like, it's just not on. So we use the TV as a tool and the screens as a tool, but we don't use it as programming for our family.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
And once you're out of it for so long, you see how it's able to program others. It's not like where are they getting this from. You're like, you know where they got it from, but a lot of people start thinking the same because, like, oh, they program people to think this way. It's like, it's not good.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on their own 33. Garner in the backfield. Looking to throw. Passes it.
I don't know. Some people like to take photos with celebrities just to say, hey, I met them, but I am not about that life.
They need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
And I feel like in the past, celebrities, people you would see on these screens, they had actual talent, whereas now these days there's so many people that have fame that have no talent for anything. They're just famous because they get pushed all the time. And that's when it's time to tune completely out. When you see they're just trying to, oh, he threw it right through me, degrade what people are engaging with.
They're running out of time and down. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
Old Dolphins games on YouTube, oh, from the 72 season, that would be... I do like to go back and watch old basketball games, but it's usually just as background. I don't have the patience to sit there and watch a whole game. But it's fun to hear it and glance at it.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Oh, Porter, they scored a touchdown. Oh, come on. You're dancing down this much? That's embarrassing.
Looks like everyone bid on that play.
Get in the showers, buddy. But you know what? I've seen NFL players do that where they're down in a game that they clearly have already lost and they're still dancing after a touchdown. So I guess it's not unrealistic. Oh man, no. Kanye and Mark Echo, no thanks.
They were able to pick up a field goal on their last drive.
You
With
did
the
this
defense
not
not
too
having
long
all of
ago
its
on your
timeouts, they'll
channel.
probably come out and take a knee
Yeah, you
here on
do a lot
first
of the
down.
classic matchups and stuff. That's cool. Those are fun ones to get out there. Yeah, this one, it went smooth. Like, Vinny was just hitting. Curtis Martin provided the boost. Got more rushing yards than I usually do in these games. But he's, you know, he's the best offensive player on the team. So
This thing is just about over.
you got to utilize that if you can.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score.
First down gesture while the Lions were down 5 touchdowns. I mean, yeah, when you're on the Lions, it's like you kind of have to, you almost pat yourself on the back for individual stats. You're like, well, I know I'm going in this game losing, so I'm just going to celebrate when I do something good. And it looks like Santana Moss was player of the game here. 2 touchdowns. And a lot of... That was a good matchup. It was even. Man, Vinny Testaverde, look at that rating. Not a 10 for 18. Curtis Martin, 62 yards out of the backfield. I still, with all this playing, have not gotten up to my... I used to... what am I trying to say? The potential, how I used to play with the middle linebacker getting picks and getting a lot of tackles, and just hasn't happened for me yet. So overall, the Jets are a fun team to use because of their offense, really. They have 2 fast receivers, a quarterback that can get them the ball. They have a running back that can run and catch the ball. Corbett didn't do much that game, but he's got the hands. And they're fun kick returning. They're good at special teams because you got Moss and Coles. The playbook, I don't like that it doesn't have a shotgun, but like I was able to find a ton of ways to use the single back formations. They had 4 wide, trips on both sides, 5 wide. All right, I think I already said that. But yeah, so that was... I was able to find the running plays and passing plays out of the single back. They had a ton of good plays. So I would say it's a good playbook if you don't mind not having shotgun. Yes. Jets, says Eli the Wolf. So we just made that one change at the safety. And that's about it. Let's take a look at the rosters. Not really the rosters, but what team will be up next. And it will be the Lions. You can't miss that one, Alex. It's your home state team. The Detroit Lions will be the breakdown next on Madden 2003. But anyways, that will do it for this one. This was the New York Jets breakdown in Madden NFL 2003. Lions will be up next. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the channel. And we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.